Welcome to another Cardano update. Like always, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts, and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. So the price action on the 4-hour chart is kind of boring. We did get to the 0.32 support level, and I think we're gonna go much lower than that just because for the time being I'm expecting Bitcoin to hit $100,000. I'm gonna explain why right now because I don't think many people are even talking about this. On the weekly chart, on the Bitcoin chart, there's a pattern that keeps repeating every couple of months and nobody seems to mention it, so I'm gonna talk about it right now. First, we need to start with what happened after getting the bear market low of 2022. Here, we went up for about 6 months and then we went down 22%. During that time, the price dropped to about $25,000 and the RSI on the weekly dropped to, let's say, 45. Then we started going up again. We went up for about 6 months and then we had another correction. During the second correction, the price dropped about 33%. The RSI on the weekly went to about 44 again for the second time, and during that time, as you can see, we dropped to $50,000. Then we had another move to the upside, which also lasted like 6 months, exactly like this move over here. And then after that, we had a third correction, which put us down about 30%. During the third correction, you guessed it, we got to the exact same RSI levels again on the weekly, we bounced over there, and I even made videos back then. I warned you about this. I warned you that if we manage to bounce over there, it means the bull market is not over, and guess what we did? We bounced over there and we went up for guess how long? We went up for exactly 6 months or so, and then we started going down right now, and I think there is a chance that the next low is $100,000 just because the first low was 25k, the second one was 50k, the third one was 75k, meaning that it would make sense to drop to 100k right now. And we kind of need to do that because if we want to repeat the exact same pattern on the weekly RSI right here, we have to get to an RSI of 44, and we are very close to doing that. The RSI right now is 48. And to drop to the exact same RSI levels that we dropped, for example, right there or right there or right there, the price has to go a bit lower, and I think 100k is a pretty reasonable target for now. So that's why I think the market is gonna go down in the short term, but I think many people are gonna be caught off guard by what's gonna happen after that, because I think Bitcoin will still manage to put in all-time highs after we get to the moving average, because that's exactly what happened every single time we did it. And yeah, the pattern that I have on the chart right here makes a lot of sense. I talked about this yesterday, but we had a cross on the bull market support band over there, and this was a bearish cross. And at first I thought it did not matter because, as you can see, in the short term we went up, but it turns out it did matter, and the move that we're getting right now is pretty much just because of the cross on the bull market support band. But I think there is a chance that we get another cross, and after we do, or even before we do that, I think the price could easily break all-time highs again, just because historically Bitcoin always breaks all-time highs in either November or December of the post-halving year, and I don't think we're gonna go down for much longer. I think November is gonna be a really good month. And what could this do to Cardano? Well, for the short term it's not gonna be too great, but I think for the long term it's actually gonna be the best option. So I think there is a chance that we drop back to 50 cents to maybe form some kind of quadruple bottom over here and test the 0.618 support level again. Obviously, if ADA Bitcoin starts going up right now, then that's probably not gonna happen, so keep that in mind. But if ADA Bitcoin starts going down right now, there is a chance that we test the 0.618 support level, and then at some time, maybe in the middle of November or in the first week of November or so, that's when we start going up again, and that's when we finally start the C wave to the upside, which should still get to about $3.50. So my target has not really changed, even though we got another low right here. This changes nothing because at the end of the day we are still above support levels. We still got 3 reactions to the 0.618 support level, which is telling me that the price is still holding on and it's still strong. And usually when that happens, that's when the price starts going up again. So no, ADA is not dead, and people seem to forget this, but about 7 years ago in 2017 in October, ADA was at about 2 cents and it went up to like, let's say, like $1.30 by the middle of January. So this only happened because of Bitcoin dominance, and I think a move like this that we're expecting right here on the chart will only happen when Bitcoin dominance starts breaking down. And I think this move to the upside is gonna surprise a lot of people, not me obviously, because I bought in this area, so I think I have an idea of what I'm talking about, but the people, for example, who bought at like $1 or 80 cents and sold right here are probably gonna FOMO in yet again, just like they did over here, because people like to buy when the prices are going up. Nobody likes to buy when the prices are going down like they are right now, even though it's, the best time to actually do it, and that's what I was telling you down here as well. Obviously, I'm not going to give you financial advice, but me personally, I bought in this area and I'm still up quite a lot, so this should teach you that maybe you should not buy when the prices are going up. Maybe you should actually buy when everybody thinks that we're not going to get an altcoin season anymore, because usually when that happens, that's when the price starts going up again. It happened over here, it happened over here, and I'm pretty sure it happened right there as well, and even down there when we went like 2 cents again. So for the time being, I'm still bullish. I think we're going to get that big move to the upside, but I think that will only happen after Bitcoin manages to close a wick at the trend line right there on the weekly RSI. So that's it for today, and yes, I know the market situation is not that great. We are back at 63 cents, but this should teach you that maybe you should not invest what you cannot afford to lose, and if you do not want to lose money in the market, again, not financial advice, but maybe you should consider investing when the prices are going down, not when everything is going up, because that's not a good idea. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts, and if you want access to our daily Discord updates. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.